happening? Welcome to the Chosen Not Taken show. I am your host, Real Roy, aka Chosen Not Taken. Choose your life. Don't just take what it gives you. And if you could do your boy a favor, please like, comment, subscribe to this vibe so we can keep this thing going, man. I just want to get right into our topic today, and my topic is relationships are over. That's exactly where I'm standing with this thing. Relationships are absolutely over. And I know a lot of people gonna look at me and be like, Roy, you just can't give up on relationships like that. But I say that in a joking sense, but that's the way it look like. That's where we're headed to. And the reason why I say it looks like we're headed that way is because, man, don't nobody want to do nothing for each other anymore. Like, men don't want to spend money on women. Women don't want to admit or say that they want to get dressed for a man. Everybody's so into themselves, and relationships are rooted on togetherness. Let me say it again. Relationships are rooted on togetherness. I don't want to be without you, and you don't want to be without me. But nobody wants to give that sacrifice up. Nobody wants to commit to another person. Now, we do live in a time to where we don't have too many positive examples of giving ourselves to somebody and getting a positive return. In any investment, you always want an ROI, return on investment. You want a positive return, not a negative. And we live in such a toxic time to where it's very, very scary. It's very, very challenging to say that you're going to give yourself to someone. You're going to open up to someone, especially if you're in late 30s like myself. Because if you're in your late 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, you've been through a couple serious relationships. A lot of us have been divorced. A lot of us have experienced heartbreak from childhood to adulthood. And therefore we've seen it. And when I say childhood, you might have seen your parents be divorced. You may have seen bad relationships with your mother and her, whoever she's dealing with, or your father and whoever he's been dealing with as a child. And it has carried over and it trickled down to your adulthood to where you may have been in some bad relationships. And now we're in 2023 to where things are so easily accessed. You can access anything at the click of your finger. I hate to say it like this here, but the exotic industry has also put a chokehold on a lot of relationships, because a lot of men, they did a study, they say that over 60% of men would rather stay at home and watch exotic and very provocative videos. I gotta watch what I say, instead of going out on a date with a woman. That's crazy. Because it's so much accessible. It's so accessible for men. And also that means that a lot of men don't want to put in the work. But also on the flip side is that most women have set unrealistic expectations on men. I can tell you right now, if you look up and down social media, the template of being with a woman in today's time, when she tells you that she need a man that makes 6 figures, over 6 foot tall, he got to have 6 inches. You feel what I'm saying? The standards most men will feel like they can't adhere to in one way or the other. Either they got the sex game or they don't. Either they got the sex game and don't have the money, or they got the money, don't have the sex game. They don't have the height, they don't have the physical attributes that would be appealing to a woman. But all in all, you got to continue to push if that's what you really truly want. Like, I want to say something here that's going to be very, very challenging to a lot of people. And it might hurt somebody's feelings. That goes for men and women. I want to tell you something. I'm going to look directly in the camera and tell you something. Your standards are too high. I don't know who I'm talking to, but your standards are too high. The reason why I'm saying your standards are too high is because not that you're setting your standards wrong for the beginning. You're setting your standards for forever. And the reason why I say that, what makes relationships good and make them so beautiful is the growth that you see in a person, the elevation, the evolution of a person, watching people evolve. You feel what I'm saying in a relationship? And when you see someone evolve, they may not be the 36, 24, 36 that they used to be, but it's no longer what they look like. It's about what they have became. That makes you fall in love and stay in love. So at this moment, man, it's looking tough on relationships. It's very, very hard to say that being in a relationship is easy. I'm not going to say that. but it's looking tough because the more and more I look at social media, the more and more I see posts being put up. Everybody has advice, but nobody has commitment. So man, look here, man. I could just tell you one thing: just stay prayed up, and just pray that you get the person that's for you, because I know it's ugly out here. And you know what? We just got to stick it up. You got to stick together, man. You know, because I'm Team Super Single to the bone, Gristle. But the one thing about it, I never talk bad about relationships on a point of like I don't want to be in a relationship or I'm against relationship. It's just the society that we live in, the masses. We know we always have exceptions to the fact that we got one or two men or women that really and truly still believe in old school morals and values, but that's not the reality of everyday life. Most people want to use their youth up, as my dad would say, use their youth up, and then when they get too old to be what they used to be, that's when they want to settle down, and that's not fair to the people that you really want to be with. The Bible say, blessed be the founder, enjoy your wife in her youth. So baby, I want to enjoy that sundress season while you still can do it. I don't want to wait till your ankle swollen and you can't move no more. Baby, let me get the best of you while I can get it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video today. That's all I got for you, man. You know what? Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at Chosen Not Taken 85. Roy Gordon on Facebook. And I got 3 things before I go. You know what it is. God loves you. I love you. And if we keep loving each other, the world's going to be a better place.